What's the quickest way to change the default fonts in a plan? Take two. Okay. Here's the way that I do it. I go to defaults. Well, actually, I have this already set up, and I'll show this to you anyhow. If you go to text defaults, you're going to see a whole list of all of the saved text defaults. Now you have to go through these, each one of them, and make sure that you have use layer for text style. Okay, each one of those. And then, all of this other stuff, you can change to whatever you want. But for this discussion, we're just dealing with the fonts. Okay, so make sure that you're using the layer for your text style. All right. And then, if you look at, we're done here for now. If you look at your layer display options, you're going to, for each layer in your plan, you have a text style assigned to that layer. Okay, and then if you drop this menu down, or up in this case, you're going to see all of the text styles that you have in the plan. Now you can go through it right from here, click on it, go to define, and do what needs to be done that way, but I wouldn't do it that way. I would go to defaults, back to text styles, and here's where you can quickly get at your saved text styles. So you go in here into each one of your saved text styles and make sure that change the font to whatever you want to change it to here. Make sure that all of these properties are what you want. Basically, we're dealing with a font change, it's all. So you just make sure that this says what you want it to, or select, or select the new font. You do that for all of these. And so that means that when you enter a piece of general text, you're using the layer for the text style. Okay, so then it's going to pick up the font change that you selected when you changed all your text styles. The other thing that you have to do is go into your annotation sets and change your rich text default font. Okay, here. Now you have to go through all of your annotation sets and change all of your rich text defaults. Everything else, your callouts and your markers and text, are all controlled by the layer, the text style that's assigned to that layer. So you can't control text style. You can't use text styles with rich text. So you have to go through and change that manually. Now the third place that you might want to go to is in preferences, font, and change all three of these to the font that you want to use. And this is basically just for older plans, legacy plans that you open up in X6. And that's really all it is. Just all you have, basically you're changing these text styles. You're going through all of these text styles and changing your font in all of those. And then your rich text through your annotation sets. And it looks like a tedious job, and it is kind of a tedious job, but it only takes 10 minutes at the max to go through all of those text styles and your rich text in each annotation set and change that. you just got to put your brain in neutral and just do it. Several people have requested a plan default font, perhaps set up in preferences or something, or a parent default for text where where your text styles you're said use the plan default font, and then so all you would only have to change it in one place, but they haven't given that to us yet. Be nice, but anyhow, that's it.